What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Detroit Red Wings, and it actually happened. We won the lottery. First overall here, Detroit Red Wings. So, we had a really terrible record. We had the best chance to get it, but still, you always expect kind of, that if you get last in the league, you'll likely get bounced out of there. But we do have the first overall pick, so that changes things up very nicely. Vegas, the Islanders, of course, Colorado. They actually get that the spot they get in real life at 4 via the Ottawa pick, and then Calgary actually in there. So yeah, hard to get Calgary to sim well with that goalie situation. All right, but they do have another pick at 7 from Minnesota, so they're still going to be set up pretty well. Seattle got that 10th pick, and New York Rangers evidently made the playoffs because they are nowhere in there. So EA Sim Engine back at it, doing well. Let's check out the draft class here. All right, so likely going to take Hughes, of course. And we'll see what else is available here. Oh, goodness. So the goalie actually is franchise. I did get him fully scouted. We can pick up a franchise goaltender, Walter Komisarek. Pretty sure we should do that. He is 19, but it does look like he'll start off pretty good overall. He's got 2 Bs. A D in puck control, yeah, but 2 Bs. I mean, I'm thinking he could be in the 60s right there, so pin him. We're definitely going to want to try to grab that. All right, and we should have like another late first, so no elites by the looks of it. Didn't get this guy fully scouted, unfortunately. I could try, but there's not enough time left, really, to get him scouted, but I'll just do one more try with him. I might pin him. I mean, he's being picked around the same area there. I'll pin him because it's a maybe. We do have some low elites here that we're going to want to take. Only 3. I was really hoping to get more uncovered there, but wasn't meant to be. So we'll pin these guys too. Brendan Funk. This guy we should be able to get with one of our late firsts. So grab him. And Lightning did win the cup, so we actually have the 32nd pick. We can grab that guy right there and pin these 2 guys. All defensemen here. 2 righties, 1 lefty. All low elite defensemen, which is pretty good, actually. I mean, might have to pick and choose between these 2, in which case I'll choose Maloney most likely. We'll have a 2-way and a defensive. Yeah, they're both 2-ways, but one of them's a lefty, so probably prioritize him. This is going to be a pretty good draft by looks of it. We have a lot of good things to maybe pick up. Now, another sort of late first. One of these guys in here, probably. I'll see what's going on. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what our draft ranking stuff looks like. But yeah, not able to pin a whole lot here. Just don't have that much information on everyone yet. But that's okay. Let's check out the retirements. Usually there's not a whole lot here in the first year. But Marian Hossa, Camilleri, yeah, Franzen retires. Yeah, mostly just just all the dudes who really don't have teams. Goaltenders, yeah, pretty much same deal here. So, nothing, really. But that's sort of to be expected. Oduya becomes a scout. Yep, don't need to update my trade block here. We are just about ready, but before that, I did turn on the draft settings already, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's check out the awards here. So, Tampa Bay won the Stanley Cup. When in real life, they were swept in the first round, wrecked. Presidents went to Washington. Okay, so they got the President's Curse that time. Clarence S. Campbell. So Vancouver actually made it to the Stanley Cup, man. Oh, the Sim Engine. Probably a little bit of a byproduct of Quinn Hughes being 80 overall after playing 1 game. Prince of Wales, obviously, Tampa. Let's see. Art Ross went to Ovi. Hart Memorial to Ovi. So Eric Carlson did win the Norris. Phil Kessel went to Lady Bing went to Phil Kessel. There we go. Calder, Elias Pettersson should win that in real life as well. Conn Smythe to Vasilevsky. Vezina 2 years running for Pekka Rinne. William M. Jennings to Rinne as well. Bill Masterton to Gunnarsson on Ottawa. Selke went to Taves. So yeah, I was correct in that. Taves got the Selke, so nice. Ted Lindsay, also Ovechkin, and Maurice Richard. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, 4 trophies for Ovi that year. Very impressive. Yep, very impressive. All right, And I think our AHL team got bounced in the second round of the AHL playoffs. So they didn't get that far, but, you know, getting past the first round at least. Not too bad. Alrighty, so first overall pick, we did it. So we now have a good center core now. We're going to have Hughes and Larkin. We have our centers pretty much set, which is awesome because we have Zadina coming up. We already have Mantha. Left winger, we don't quite have yet a good prospect. I'll show you in the actual, when we get to the draft thing, I'll kind of take a minute to look at that, what our prospect situation is like so we can get an idea of how we're going to build this team for the future. But having Zadina is a big help. Also that Zikov guy, like we have, you know, 2 good right wingers who are going to be coming up. We can honestly play one of them, you know, left side. This guy could be played perhaps left side on the one time since he is a righty. So we can maybe make that adjustment because Zadina on that side. That's always a possibility. But yeah, after that, we don't have a whole lot of anything. Left wingers, we got Svechnikov. That's kind of the only prospect we have who's worth anything. Defensively, we got some top forwards. So yeah, we're kind of starting in a lot of ways from scratch. Yes, we do have Clefbaum. This guy was another righty. Are we going to be short on lefties this time? You're always, when it comes to defensemen, it's like feast or famine. You either get a bunch of righties or a bunch of lefties. It's very hard to find a balance. We do already have one elite goaltending prospect, but we're going to get a franchise one now. Because why not? All right, so let's take care of that right now. Let's just take Hughes. Yep, he's going to be 80 overall. Solid. Grab him. 80 overall. And I'm actually interested to see how this top 5 goes. I want to see if Colorado actually does take Kakko, since he was listed to go 4th. They got that Rodin guy. Yeah, he's an 83 power forward elite. Yeah, he was going to be very good. I want to see what that sniper was going to be, though. Yeah, so 81 was that sniper. Definitely not bad. That I would have been completely satisfied with getting either one of these 2 guys, for sure. Even though, yeah, we do have like a lot of right wingers, but at the same time, yeah. So Kakko does go 4th to Colorado. Right wing playmaker, 78 overall. And Bure, 79 overall to Calgary. Not bad at all. All right, let's see what the rest has. I think there's a couple more elites here. Byram, 76 elite. Broberg, 71 elite. And then we start moving in the top 6, but they are very high overall. Well, that guy not so much, but the drop off. No, I was gonna say, yeah, there should be higher overall. So Vukovic, picked by New Jersey. I guess they wanted a defenseman, but I don't know. Kirby Doc does look a bit better, but he ends up with the Seattle Snacks. So there we go. All right, and I believe we only have one more first, and that is that pick. So we should be able to get the one guy we're looking at 32. So let's sim up to there. Hopefully it doesn't go earlier, but I'm not going to move up. He doesn't look like he went earlier. Good for us. So let's see. Yep, the Funk. Brendan Funk. Another right-handed low elite defenseman. Defensive defenseman. I'm liking it. Size and strength, shutdown, ability, and he has good mobility. Weak teammate utilization, but that's okay. Nothing to report on his personality. So, just an even keel type guy. Let's pick him. Let's see what his overall is. See if I could kind of guess. Maybe low 70s, probably high 60s. And he is what? 18. That's going to be a really solid pickup. Oh yeah, you got to scroll back. And we have we got the first and the second round too. Yeah, 72 overall at age 18. That's really good for us, even though he's low elite. Like he starts at a really solid overall. If he gets solid growth in this first year, he's on his way into the NHL already. That's kind of best case scenario right there. And now we might just go off the board with this. Yes, there's a nice two-way guy here. Another righty though. That's part of the reason I want to avoid that. So let's go to pins, which is 33rd overall. We could go completely kind of off the board here. When is our picks? We have a guy at 80 and 86, so we want to make sure we have something for that at 80 and 86. But will we? We got someone at 65 and then 96, so we actually don't have that 80 and 86. So we're going to have to use probably these two to go off the board here. 59 and 65 to grab those two. So we got 2 picks here. We can go kind of blind or just select someone who's pretty good. So 2 picks here that I think should do that in. And we'll use the 59 and 65 to get other things. I don't want the top 6 defenseman. He is a lefty. Not going to start great overall, though, so it's not that enticing. This guy, though, 17, right winger, might be a sniper, who knows. Doesn't have good balance, strength, or physical play. Doesn't need it. Foot speed, agility, quickness. Those aren't the best strengths to have. Very friendly, keeps to himself. C competition. And he had a 53-point season in 61 games played. Not bad. There's a center playmaker here. He's got a picture, though, so I don't know if he's even going to be top 6. Probably will be top 9 if I had to guess. There's this Haas guy here. Another righty, though, man. This guy's a lefty. Artemi Knyazev. Oh, my God. Knyazev. I can't pronounce that. Very friendly, keeps to himself. Nice top 4 lefty, though. Okay, well, here's a guaranteed center. So I could pick him with the next pick if I really wanted to. Weak on face-offs. Of course he is. Well, again, we don't really need him to play center if we're going to have Larkin plus Hughes now. Offensive instincts, playmaking ability, passing ability. I like all his other... I really like all his other strengths there. So let's just pick someone with this pick. Who do I want to take a wild chance on here? Galiev doesn't sound like a real name. But there's also a guaranteed top 4 guy. You know what? Let's play semi-safe here. And grab a couple guarantees with these 2 picks. Let's have a really good draft here. Let's grab this weird Russian name guy. Knyazev. I don't know. I really don't know how to pronounce that. But let's grab him, and then we'll grab Reed with the next pick. Bit off the board here, but this is what we have in terms of scouting information. At the very least, we're going to be stocking up on some trade value early so we can make some other sort of moves if we have better things that we want to go for in the future. Yeah, so we're still putting ourselves in a good position here. I like him. 60 overall, top 4 potential. He was 17. He's got, 18. Plenty of time to develop. I think the center was 17. The center who we're going to play as a winger eventually. Let's go for him. Yeah, again, Trenton Reed, I really, really like. Yeah, he's not, good on face-offs, and he lacks size and apparently quickness. Where's his skating at? Yeah, D, he's not going to be a fast skater, but he has all the good passing and playmaking abilities, which with some of the snipers and stuff we have coming up, like, Zadina, Zikov, Hughes takes a lot of shots. Like, this guy could find a place for himself on, like, a 3rd line as a utility type guy. Maybe even becomes a 2nd liner. You never know with these top 6s sometimes. Though he's only going to start off in his 60s, likely low 60s. Maybe even lower, but I think low 60. Yeah, right on the dot 60. Still good pick. Again, in a sea of top 6 defensemen and probably going to see some top 9 forwards, we still got a really good setup right here in the 2nd round. Well, there's another top 6 forward. Am I just going to eat my words now? There's a top 9. That was the guy who I almost looked at for a minute. Ooh, that guy's not bad. Righty. All right, now we should have one more pick here in this 2nd round, and that's when we'll start selecting our pinned players here. Go even more off the board. Oh, my goodness, nice. Korolyuk, Nikita I was going to think his name was Nikita. What other Russian name would start with an N? Nikita Korolyuk, nice medium elite goalie there for New Jersey. Corey Schneider replacement. 57 to start off. He's 19, though, so it's not amazing. All right. Could be a fresh 19, though. Let's see. So now we can grab 2 goalies here. This guy can only be as low as a starter. I did scout him, I think, enough for that pretty much to be confirmed with the accuracy legend there. But I could be wrong, but still, it's the best thing kind of that we have. So I'm still going to grab it. Sergei Grigorenko. Better to have more goalies than less. He's not going to start off. He has no strengths either, so trade value at if anything. Yeah, he's only going to be a starter, 47 overall, but still worth it. It's a 2nd round, late 2nd round. We still gain value from the pick with that selection. So it's not too horrible. And I think we have we're going to have the first pick in the next round because we have our own 3rd, so I'm not worried. There we go. I was almost like, I just need to double check because I don't want to miss out on the franchise goalie. But we're not going to do that. We're picking him right here. And I'm excited to see what this overall is going to be started at because he has 2 Bs. Yes, he has a D, but he has 2 Bs. He's good on angles, breakaways, and he has a good blocker hand. So those are pretty good strengths. His only weaknesses are stick usage. Poise, that kind of sucks. Again, this guy is 19, but with the 2 Bs, if he's in his 60s, I'll be happy. He is. He's 62 at age 19. Franchise potential. I really like it. It'll suck if he does turn 20 very quickly, but at the same time, it's still a franchise potential goaltender. And those don't come around in the first year that often at all. I don't know, maybe I've only seen like once or twice before. So to start off our Detroit franchise with these kind of selections is a huge boon for us. We're already on a really good path, and it's just about finding some other solid pieces now. So we should be at 96 now. The Snecks, they want our third, and they want to give us 2 4s. Well, we can't do that because that's too many picks, so sorry. Sogard. I love that name. I love that character, too. The freaking O with the line through it. That's, like, one of my favorite. I used to, when I played World of Warcraft back in the day, I used to use the Alt key on my Mac keyboard to make all my, characters have that weird O in there when I was using it. It looked dope. All right, let's see. Let's go to pins again. 96. We got 129 and 137. 129 and 137. Let's see what we could do there. Can we take a blind pick here, or should we just go off the board and select these 2 guys? 129 and 136. Should just go off the board. Wait, we do have the 129. Yeah, that's risky. Oh, well, we can pick one with the 97 and then the other with the 129. So we'll take one blind pick here. And then with our next pick, we'll start getting into our pins. The last 2 pins that we have, I should say. Okay. Don't have a whole lot of variety here. All the lows are... Ugh. This isn't very... Okay, well, here's and another lefty. Top 4 lefty. Pretty much I should pick this guy. No strengths. His weaknesses are skating mobility and offensive consistency. He's a defensive defenseman, though, so that offensive consistency won't matter. He's gonna start in his 50s overall by the looks of it. Maybe even the 40s, high 40s, but he is 17, so he's got plenty of time to develop. Still a good pick here in the last pick of the third. I want to see that overall. Show it to me, son. Come on. Yeah, 49. Unfortunate, but still, again, 17, plenty of time to develop. Now, we will pick these 2 pin guys. So we'll get the 129 guy, another defense. We can get both of them, so I'm cool with it. Another lefty, which we desperately need. I like that he has leadership. That's good. Not a good skater, but he's listed as gem. What is his... Again, I think he's going to be in the 40s. Maybe for the... Ooh, 19 years old, too. Yeah, this guy's not that good. That sucks. 53. Okay, a little bit higher than I was thinking, maybe 51. 53, not bad, but again, 19, unless he just turned 19. It's a bit of a gamble that he becomes anything more than a top 6. But still, we will need top 6s here. So we got the 129 coming up next, and now we'll get the last of our pins, and we'll have 2 more picks to take a blind chance on, which I don't think we'll get anything great, but you never know. So another righty. This guy for sure is going to be in the 40s. That's too many Ds in there, I think. If not, he's going to be like 50 on the dot. At least it looks like he'll likely mesh well in any room. 18 at least, so he's a bit younger. Yeah, 50 on the dot. Look at me go. I've learned. Gotten good at that. 50 on the dot, 2-way defenseman. But we have a good developing defensive core of the future. We have enough of those prospects. We can kind of focus on a lot of forwards here on out. Oh, do I have 3 more picks? Maybe. All right, let's see. Blind time. Low. That's probably what I'm looking. And it's a lefty. I'm taking it without question. Just pick it now before I overthink it. Low elite, low elite, low elite. We got it. Oh my goodness. 49 overall, another low elite lefty defenseman. We're pretty much set. 18 as well. Plenty of time to grow for him. We have doubled down on the defense of the future in this draft, and my goodness, have we struck gold. All right. 2 more picks here, I believe. Yep. 2 more. All right. Wow, that was pure luck right there. I ain't even going to sugarcoat it. It's an educated guess, yes, but at the end, it always comes down to luck. But it always feels good. Always feels great when it happens like that. Low top 6 forward. Grinder. Ooh, that's piquing my interest. Ooh, and he's not going to be too bad overall. Strength, physical play, and character. Good things you want from a grinder. Low top 6. That's kind of as good as we're going to get here. Probably. I'm grabbing him immediately. I'm not, again, not going to second guess it. 60 overall at age 19. This guy has a chance to crack that NHL. Bottom 6 player of the future here. Essentially, we have gotten guys all with a chance in this draft to become NHLers. Well, we got one more pick. Let's not jinx ourselves yet. We have one more pick in this draft. Here in the 7th round. One final pick. Can we strike gold? I might pick a goalie to be safe. Center grinder. Looks like he's weak on faceoffs. I've had great luck with defensemen. I'm honestly considering like just grabbing one. He's not going to be a medium. I don't know if I've ever seen a medium elite skater in the 7th round. Goalies, yes, not skaters. Really don't have much else to choose from here. So this is going to be a true blind pick. Can we luck out? Oh, that guy's got a picture. I don't want to choose him. He's real. Never choose the guys who are real in this first year. It's not going to go well. Character, work ethic's nice, but not as a natural center. Carl Mattson. That name almost seems real. We have had great luck with defensemen, which is why I'm honestly considering picking this guy out of the blue. But I've never seen a medium elite skater in the 7th. But there's a first time for everything, correct? Mayarov. I'm still remembering that name from one of the nope. 7th D, so no such luck in this last round here. I don't think that we're really going to find anything. I'm pretty sure no one's going to be able to find the cool stuff. I didn't see anyone even listed as... Yeah, I'm not even going to bother looking through every single pick here. If we were further back in the draft, I might. Nothing there at the end that caught my eye. But there we are. Our 12 picks here. Yeah, I just had to double count that. I'm like, wait a sec. It's been a while since I've actually taken the 12 picks. So there we go. There is our draft. So the first was kind of a blessing in disguise. We were kind of hoping maybe the Lightning are going to be trash, but good for Mike Green winning that cup. But at the same time, that pick got ourselves an elite. So, you know, it all worked out in the end. And this was a fantastic draft. Pretty much everyone besides Mayarov is going to be in, and well, the low top 6 is more of a maybe, but still, pretty much everyone here has a great chance to become an NHL player, which, again, not much more we could ask for here in our inaugural draft at the helm of the Detroit Red Wings. What an opportunity we have in front of us to start off here. A couple scouts coming off contract. So let's see. I'll obviously let at least one scout go, just so that we can see what other scouts are available. Might as well be the NHL guy. Who's our other OHL scout? They're both B minuses. So in fact, I should let them both go. And if I can't find something better, I can re-sign the guy or sign someone similar to him. Yep, release him. And then you have to resort because the thing's weird. And release him. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we could find another NHL scout, and I could always fire some more guys. We'll see what the scout class is like this year, or I will off camera, because it's pretty boring when you're just getting scouts ready. I'm sure you guys don't care as much about what my scout team looks like. And I didn't offer Svechnikov a contract. Whoopsies. Speaking of contracts, as we get into here, give me 1 sec. I'm going to grab my phone to be able to do some quick maths. Alrighty, so obviously, going to sign Jack Hughes. He starts off ready for third line, so that's where we're going to play him. Man, he had 100 points in 66 games played. Beauty. Let's get him signed. There we are. Svechnikov. Yeah, I'll sign him. 2 years at a NHL. Yeah, I mean, he should be NHL ready, and even if he's not, burying that contract in the AHL is no big deal. Little 2-year bridge for him. We'll probably taking him on those like 2-year type things until he sort of establishes himself. High Rose. Playmaker as well. Top 9 playmaker. What's your offense like? You know what? You're good for the AHL. You're good to help carry that AHL team. And you know what? You want an actual AHL deal for 2 years, so I'll give it to you. Del Rose, I'm pretty sure he's not that good. He's good enough for AHL, though, so hold on to him. He wants it one way, but that's not a big deal. Not a whole lot of cash there. Witkowski, I think I should hold on to him for a few reasons. Toughness, and he's not bad defensively. And we need some guys to protect our younger players here. So I'm going to snag Witkowski here on a one-year deal. Turgeon, top 9 center, two-way forward. If his defensive awareness got better, he might be serviceable, so I'm not going to give him up yet. Definitely not. He wants a one-way. Interesting. It's not bad, even if I play him AHL. Again, not bad. Pumple, are you good in any way? You're kind of good for the AHL. I want to keep my AHL team good. That's kind of the goal here with signing these guys, is trying to keep that AHL team good. He's not bad for that. Ferk, we're going to have to release some of these guys. We want to free up some. Ooh, this guy's really good. This guy's really good for AHL. We're going to obviously have to free up some of the space, but contract-wise. But we did do a good job of that. Kuffner. That's someone I could probably release. Yeah. All right, Ian. Not on the first line anymore, although you did good on the first line last year. Ooh. Only 1 year for that, please. Okay, Zikov. I'll leave him off contract still because we just don't need to sign him yet. Alright, Erickson, Daly, all these guys. Yeah, these guys are guys who we'll release. We want to try to refresh that morale as much as possible if we can. I don't know if we can, but we'll try. The Funk. Pope. Not really worth. This guy probably a little. Ooh. That guy more worth. Yeah, we'll take a brief look at him. I mean, 70 to 21 with bottom 6 potential. You never know. And it kind of looks like his defensive stats are going to be good. So you don't know with that guy. Was this the guy we picked up in a trade? No. This guy can go, though. Don't need him. Well, he's serviceable, so hold off. This guy can go. Again, let me just stick with forwards, actually, for a bit. We are going to need to make some signings here. Want this guy. He needs his entry level. Defense isn't good, but we'll see what he turns out to be. This guy can go. I don't want any AHL potential guys. No need. That's it. You know what? I'll keep the Pope guy around. We'll keep the Pope. He could at least play like 4th line or something. And it's only a 1 year deal, so not bad. Let's see what that defensive core is going to look like. Well, obviously, not good. Oh my gosh. I'll sign this guy. Our defense isn't going to be great. Oh yeah, it's not. We have 4 defensemen. We can get 5 and 6 and then like have 1 more. I'll grab him. I don't have high hopes for him. I'm getting this guy. Yeah, I'll get this guy. I might actually just pick up someone better in free agency, though. Let's release the other 2 guys who are really low. I'm going to release these 2 guys. Yeah. I'm going to maybe pick up another defenseman for my AHL and free agency. Because we're not that good. I did re-sign both the goalies. They can help carry. Alright, so Howard we're going to release, obviously. We're going to keep Sateri and Elvis for our goalies in the AHL. They're both, I mean, they can kind of help carry. Like, that's sort of the goal in that, is maybe they'll be able to help carry. We want to have a decent AHL team. That's kind of all I'm looking for out of AHL. All right, let's advance a day here. Everyone should... Okay, Witkowski rejected. But I do want to keep him back, even if he ends up playing like depth or something. I don't want to go into free agency having to sign too many guys here. Wouldn't be the biggest of deals if I did have to, but... Wait a sec. I passed him. Yeah. I'll give you a little increase, dude. You don't deserve it, but we can afford it, so... And is that it, honestly? I think I might have taken care of everything in the first day, which is... Well, I guess in the beginning it's not that rare, but... Looks like it. Looks like we're in good shape. We got Witkowski, and that is it. We have taken care of that. We have 10 roster slots available, 27 million for free agency. Let's sim up to it. And I'll turn off the draft settings, and we'll take a look at the free agency class for this year. And see what's there. See what we can grab. Alright, do that. Okay, free agency, what do you got? You got some players for us? I'm thinking I might want to get some guys who are low second liners just to play on my third line with Jack Hughes, and we'll kind of have him baby him up. I'm not going to get Kreider. I'm probably going to lay off on Toffoli. I've tried him a few times. He just never works out. There is Goose. Now, Goose could work. He could get Nyquist back. Get him back in Hockey Town. Maybe. Also, Marcus Johansson. No team's interested in him. Playmaker. I think he is in this game. Pretty sure he is a playmaker. Man, if we got Goose and Johansson, could work. And play them next to Hughes as he grows. I would like that a lot. We could offer him a crap ton. We could spend like 7 mil on each of them for probably like 2-3 years each. Probably maybe even have to go a little bit higher. 2 or 3 years for like 7 to 8 mil each, just to make sure we get them. And also help us out in reaching the cap floor. We're also going to need some kind of goalie for our NHL. There's Markstrom. Wouldn't be bad. A lot of teams are interested in him. There's also Jaro Halak, who might be this... honestly would prefer Markstrom, but 2 other teams are interested in him. Is Markstrom, with 2 teams interested in him, going to want to come to the last place team? Carolina and Calgary, both interested. Neither team was a playoff team, though. Or maybe Carolina was. In real life, they are, so we could take that into consideration and say, yeah, in real life, it might just be better to go for Halak. And he only wants 1 year anyway. We still have Bernier. So we have a couple things there to be able to grab. But I'm really liking going after Johansson and Nyquist. Who is interested in Goose? Seattle. They weren't a playoff team either. They were slightly better, yes, but... I mean, Nyquist could come home. He went to San Jose as a rental. Didn't work out. Maybe he wants to come home. I don't know. Never knew any other franchise. Is that a good storyline? Perhaps. Defensively, we could even pick someone else up, but would need to make a bit of sense here. We did need at least one guy for our AHL. I could pick up someone who's like really, really good to kind of eat up a lot of minutes AHL. Like maybe even good enough for NHL, but bury him. This guy's still got a little bit of potential. Not that he'll grow. Guys like this, I wouldn't mind taking a chance on. McDonald. Biega might not be bad. The Walensky might not be bad either. These are all guys I'm looking at for the AHL. Like someone just who can eat up tons and tons of minutes in my AHL. Just to help out the goalies a bit. There's also Gravel, who I think is actually pretty decent. I can't remember, though. But plenty of things in that regard. Maybe even some bottom 6 forwards here. We'll take a look, see if we do need some of that. Give you guys an idea so you can give me your ideas for free agency. But do keep in mind, we now have Jack Hughes, who will not appear up here. So we'll count him in because since I turned off the settings, we won't know his overall anymore. But... Also, Zadina could probably play with Hughes. Because he should be ready for third line. Yeah. So we could use one of them on the first line to help out Larkin and Mantha. I am maybe even going to safely say we really don't need forwards. I mean, some of these guys are going to be AHL, though. Maybe even Svetch. Unless he... I want him to be NHL. I might just play him NHL anyway. Just try to jumpstart his ass. This guy's probably not even NHL. So let's recount that, and I'll keep a closer eye. 8... 9, maybe 10. Not 10, I don't think. He's just not good enough. I think still AHL. 10, 11. We should probably pick up some forwards. Yeah. I think we should probably pick up a couple forwards here for the NHL. I'd say that's a pretty safe bet. And NHL defense, maybe? I think we were out kind of... I mean... Can't get any worse. Wow, okay, probably some defensemen. Was Hickett's good enough? Doesn't look like it. Okay, apparently we need some defensemen as well. Yeah, I'd say so. So we can at least make our defensive core a bit more manageable by getting some kind of fringe top 4 guys. Essentially, like fringe top 4s, I think are kind of what we're going at, like mid-low 80s, like 83, 84 is kind of what we can maybe go for defensively. And I did see Tyler Myers in there with no one interested in him. Spurgeon, no one interested in him. Those are 2 guys we can go after for sure. Both guys in their prime, but sort of, you know, in the center of it, a couple years into their prime, but no team interest. We could also bring back Cronwall. Make him retire Red Wing. We can just bring everyone back. Why not? That was... Yeah. So that's 3 guys right there we could bring back and round out our defensive core. There's also Braun. No one interested in. Again, another fringe. He wants a 6-year deal. Lol. But we got to think about cap, actually, as well. We'll give them all probably like 2 to 3 years. Got to worry about that cap, though. Especially if we're going to try to get those couple forwards. But this is all obtainable. Plus, we still want the goaltender, so I will have to keep an eye on that, but I think we should be okay still. I think we have enough cash to be able to get all of that done. So give me your ideas here for free agency. We have a lot of work to do to put our 23-man roster, or usually go with a bit less, but you know what I'm talking about. Or put our roster into place. So let those suggestions fly in the comment section. We'll be reading off the winners from the point scoring contest in the next video as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.